Oh, good morning, good morning. I hope everybody doing well. Today's chat is gonna focus on a topic that I wrote about in 2012. I think around September 2012, somewhere there. Yeah, I've been talking about like growth for a long time. Yeah, and trying to get us to change our minds because our mindset is the only thing that's holding us back as a country. Anyway, back in 2012, I wrote an article titled Not My Father's Farm. And that article was published on Front Page Africa and I think also Daily Observer. Yeah, but Front Page Africa for sure. But in any case, I will put the link to the article in the comment section so some of you can go on my website to read it. But the article, Not My Father's Farm, triggered me this morning and I thought to make that a topic because often we hear people say that my papa want keep my say, waiting so much. I can keep my say or my papa. But you know, that's where you have been planted. That's where God has planted you. And how you hold somebody else's farm is how God will bless your own farm the day you start. And I'm not just speaking about physical farms, it's figurative. Wherever you're working, wherever you find yourself, that's giving you a daily bread, hold it. Let what wakes you up and drives you, let it drive you in that workplace also. Don't say I'm a bad fan because your contribution to where you are will help you. It will help the organization, it will help the business, but it will help you more than anybody else because you have values. Let me talk about something connected to that. You see a lot of people complaining about the Burkina Bees. People complaining, oh, the Burkina Bees are here. Oh, the Burkina Bees are taking away our jobs. Which job the Burkina Bees taking away? Do you really think people want to hire foreigners? Who hiring the Burkina Bees? Liberians. Why are we hiring Burkina Bees to work on our farms? It's because people have seen that the Liberian workers don't want to work. That is why you see people go and hire the Burkina Bees. See Liberian people, the farms that the Burkina Bees are working on, they're not foreigner farms. They're Liberian farms, Liberian owned farms. And the fact that somebody will have to resort to hiring a foreigner to work on their farm, it speaks to the youth and the people in that community and that locale that don't want to work. Who wants to hire a Burkina Bee? Who wants to hire a foreigner? It's more costly at times. You got to provide feeding for them, you have to provide housing for them, and etc. And it's not just the Burkina Bees. You see all people complaining why they bringing people from the Philippines to work here in store. Why people bringing people from Lebanon to work in store. Why people bringing people from India? Because they don't trust us. Because we have bad work ethics. Because we approach these people, businesses, we work at institutions with the mindset of that I'm a power farm. And so, because you have that attitude, that's why you see somebody will go outside and bring a foreigner in to work for them. Nobody wants to go through extra cost and headache paying for work permit and this other permit, that other permit because of our behavior as Liberians. We don't want to work. We complain about everything. Everything. They take someone off from here right now, even place you in heaven, you'll complain. But why you just singing here whole day? But why just why? Now, when the Holy Ghost you're singing here, no African, they will complain there. Where you find yourself, where you have been planted for now, hold it. Find dreams that drive you, and so where regardless of wherever you find yourself, you are internally motivated to succeed. You're complaining, no this, no that. Why would people be hiring thousands of Burkina Bees to work? Why? Because Nana Mapafan. A few months ago, my team and I went to River G to do assessment for a reading room that we were doing at the time there. And I tell you, when we got to Swedru, I was looking for a place. I was looking to eat Liberian rice, we say country rice. And that's why I wanted to eat just country rice. So I sent my associate, I asked him, can you please help me to get country rice for me from the market? We people went from one area to the other in Swedru. We couldn't find country rice. He went in the market and he asked a lady sitting there, how come I'm in Zwedru and I can't find country rest? And you know what the woman in the market told him? We're looking like we poor, we're looking like we're suffering, we're only eating country rest. That was supposed to hold me farm. So the man asked her, you associate farming with poverty? She said, yeah. And these are the same people who complaining, why are the Pokinobis taking over? So, my dear Liberians, as we start this week, I want you to ask yourself, have I ever said these words before? That I'm a power farm. And have I contributed to where I am right now? Not succeeding in the things that I want to succeed in because of how I think. Think about that this day. Go through your week thinking on how can I push myself out of my comfort zone to succeed. I can't be a spectator in my own country. Yeah. Nana Mapa fan. Have a good day.